Anybody out there? Anybody at all? It just came my gully washer. I am. Well, I'm sweat soaked. Long before I was rain soaked. Got a big weekend set up. I got a lot of moving parts. I hate that all my equipment was stolen. When the gang started hitting my business, I was wide open. 9 employees. I had an F450. I had an F350. And I had an F250. I had an 81 Ford long bed truck. And when I'd price all my jobs, I'd ride my Harley or my Bronco. I'd get on all my Harleys. I had 3 different trailers. I had everything that a business could own. All I had to do is make that next step up to get a tractor. Had a brand new Z mower, 300 hours on it, stolen. Had the bagger and all on it. A unstoppable piece of equipment. The first Z I bought, I made $1 million with it. And I was on my way to make that with the second one. They destroyed this. The federal government, the FBI, the gang stalkers destroy everything. You kind of get to a point where it feels like you're hanging off a cliff and you're trying to hold on to all the things that belong to you. You're trying to hold on to it, and you're holding on. You're like, I can't hold on if I'm holding this car, so you let the car go. I can't go home if I hold this motorcycle, so you let the motorcycle go. You're just always trying to hold on to what little bit's left of your life, and at the same time, trying to hold on to a shred of sanity. While at the same time, no one believes you. No one. No one. Hello, Zoloft. Having quite the time. My youngest daughter has decided she's not going to talk to me now. See when that changes. That could be a week or that could be years. I don't know. I hate getting blamed for things that aren't my fault. As a targeted individual, why am I not forgiven? Why don't I get forgiven for stuff? And I would rather do something wrong to be forgiven of. That's what I don't understand. First, tell me what I did wrong. And then tell me why I need to be forgiven. Because I can't figure that out. I tiptoe around my daughters. Because they were stolen from me. I'll never get those days back raising my daughters from when the government stole them. Never get them that time back. But they'll never give me the benefit of the doubt. That's the crazy part. They don't think of it as Dad lost the time with you. It's just like it seems like it didn't matter. It's just so bizarre. My daughters are currently getting screwed. I told you about the home, my daughter's grandmother's home that was going to be left to them, and they didn't stand up and try to fight for it. So now it's been taken and given to her aunt's husband's kids. So kids who aren't even relatives of their grandmother, and they get to have the home of their grandmothers that they grew up in. What is so hard about younger generations just stopping and listening? Learn from my mistakes. I know how the world works. It's like I tell them, if you make $1, that dollar should make you $2. It should take you longer to spend $1 than it takes to make $1. Now my youngest daughter, she's good about storing money. She can save money. But there's still so many thousands that she just pisses away, eating out and going here and doing this and doing that and buying this. I mean, I have a conniption. I'm freaking out right now because I paid $6 for 2 Gatorades. That kind of stuff pisses me off. I mean, I spent $500 today renting a piece of equipment. And to rent that equipment, I gotta have somebody get it to me, and then I gotta get the rental company to come pick it up. Need to make their own mistakes. Well, it's stupid to make their own mistakes. It's just like my daughter the other day. Before she comes to my house, they go pay $30 at a car wash. And when she shows up, the thing's disgusting. I was like, you could have gave me that $30 and I would have washed it, and it would have been nice, and I'd have had $30 in my pocket. Bizarre. I'm praying that the rain holds off this weekend. They're calling for scattered thunderstorms, and one just came and it was horrendous. So I'm praying that it's going to hold off since I rented this freaking track coat. I didn't want a track coat. I wanted a backhoe with a loader. We don't have one of those, so that means I got to rent a track coat for this job. And then I either, hopefully I can do it all with the track coat and the push blade that's on it, or when they come to pick it up, they bring me a skid steer, and then I run the skid steer to try to finish up. So that's close to $800 right there. I feel like I'm just stuck. I feel like if I had $1 million right now, I still could not get out of this hole. There's always somebody around trying to destroy what I'm doing, trying to stop me. And I got a lot to do. A lot to do. I got a camper. I think Facebook's shadow banning me right now because I've had this camper and I ain't had like one text on it the past 2 weeks. And normally that thing blew up when I first got that camper and put it up for sale. My account every day, like 50 people, bam, 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 bam. But they all wanted to lowball me. And I got that new set of stairs that I got to sell. They're like $3,200 for a set of stairs. Do I have any debts? Yeah, I'm $5,000 in back child support where my attorney screwed me. $5,000 in back child support where the state was charging me after my daughter turned 21. If you don't show up for court, if you don't go to child support court in North Carolina and tell them, hey, the child's 18, stop giving me debt, quit charging me. My daughter's already 18, quit charging. The state of North Carolina keeps running the bill. So I told my lawyer, we have to go get this shut up. We have to go, this is the same one that let my motorcycles get stolen. I'll handle it, and after 3 years, you can't go back and get it changed. So in 3 or 4 years' time, they racked up $4,000 in child support that I owe. It's criminal. And here's the thing. These social service agents, you think when you pay child support it goes to the mother? No. The social services agents, the welfare agents that control child support, the more money they bring in, they get a commission of the money that you pay. So the incentive isn't to do it fairly. The incentive is to get more money. That's why when I tried to get child support for my ex-wife, she can't support herself. We couldn't dare do that. But before my kids even left my house, they had me $9,000 in arrears. And here's a problem too. My ex-wife was on the deed to that mobile home that was sold. Her and I are still lawfully married. That means she can't sign a contract without me. So I could step in the middle of that and really blow everything up. Because if she signed on that contract and she's not married and she doesn't need permission to do anything else, that's fraud. I don't need the headache, but if my daughters told me to do it to protect the asset, I would. It's a crappy world. I'm about tired of it. I've been tired of it. I need to put my motorcycles up for sale, but to get the max money out of that one bike, I need to take the hot rod engine off and put the old engine back on that runs to maximize the price. I could probably get $3 for the shovel head, but I don't want to sell my shovel head. I want my shovel head back together. I want my kickstart on there. That's my end of the world vehicle. My ex-wife is going to court on Monday for her felony fentanyl possession. She called me begging me, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I love you, please help me, I got busted, help, help, help." This is after she got me involved in this program. My ex-wife, everybody says, we don't know who got me in. My ex-wife got me in this program. She got my targeting turned up. She said she works for the feds, and she is a bunny rabbit. Because bunny rabbits just hop around everywhere and look at everything and issue reports back. So she was my first gang stalker before I even knew the program existed. So supposedly she's sober now, but the only reason, in my opinion, the only reason she may be sober at the moment is because everybody's babysitting her. She hasn't been put in a vehicle by herself to just go out and have fun. Everybody's been babysitting her like a child. And when this house deal goes through, because my ex-wife's so dumb, she just signed the house away. This is a home, her home, she refused to pay the freaking bills on for 8 months. Her mother left her the home to stay in, and she just signed it away to her sister. Her sister took advantage of her, just signed it away. Bye, bye, bye. $50,000, $100,000. See ya. You let me find a $100,000 asset, I'm fighting to keep it. Crazy world. When I get home today, I gotta climb and get on my back underneath the Bronco and continue to, I gotta finish changing the transmission fluid. I've got it out, and I went ahead and I got one of those pumps to fill it up with, and the dang pump broke halfway through. So I gotta put about 2.5 more quarts in the transmission. It doesn't look like it's rained in Hickory where I live at. It's raining up on the mountain real bad, so hopefully tomorrow the storms miss the mountains. I hope. How many people are in here? 2? I don't know what it is with flies lately. I've seen more flies this year than I've ever seen in my life. I don't know where they're coming from. They're everywhere I go. I was working up on the mountain in the hood somewhere. Black folks and illegal aliens everywhere. And this chick's at the counter buying that bootlegger cheap whiskey and Pepsi and a couple of doodads and candy and all that. And the guy at the cash register said, okay, that'll be $47. And it was like a handful of stuff. She's like, oh my God, why is it so much money? I said, because you vote for Democrats. That's Bidenflation. That's Bidenomics. Vote for a Democrat, that's what you get. They steal your money. And then a pack of illegal aliens walk right in behind me. Insanity. I just want out of this place. I want to disappear. If it wasn't for my daughters and that grandbaby, I'd be gone. I'd be gone. The other side of Mexico. I was sitting at home this morning resting, praying, watching a little TV. Get a little knock on the door. I go to the door. It's this little Mexican girl. Hey, I graduated from the College of Mexico, and I'm here to. And I'm like, no, I don't want to hear it. I said, there. Every other house on this block they speak Spanish, so you can talk to them. I ain't got nothing to say. What? Terror pig. Tell me how America has some. Did you know that New York City has 52,000 law enforcement officers? Just police officers. 52,000 cops in New York City. My local police department, I think they went from like 6 to like 12 now. Why do we need so many cops? Why? It's ridiculous. You would think that everybody's a criminal. They got to collect more because we got a Democrat mayor now, and she knows you can raise taxes, and at the same time you raise taxes, pull them over, give them tickets, take all their money. Any way you can, rob them blind. See, I think Facebook is blocking my account. I've got several things I need to sell. I got to build my money back up. I gotta build my money up. I priced a 14-foot ladder the other day. I sold one of my extension ladders last year or 3 or 4 years ago for like $60 just to get rid of because I needed money. A 14-foot ladder now is like $1,000 for a 14-foot fiberglass ladder. Why would a 14-foot ladder cost $1,000? Does that sound right? Look right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brand new Longview PD SUVs. Why do they need 10 PD SUVs in Longview? Place ain't that big. It ain't but like 10 blocks. Oh, guess what? Tina's not home though. Oh, that's a shocker, huh? This being alone really freaking sucks. I might as well be single if I'm gonna be alone. Might as well be single. Anyway, I gotta get busy. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get ready for tomorrow. You guys have a good night.